We are back at it like a track addict. Thanks for joining us out here. Side-by-side semifinal 2. Some more young bloods. Kanan Baker, Kory Willis, Jacob Geisendorff, Haley Deegan in the building, Jacob Rosales, and Luke Roberts. So again, these rising stars, 12 years old. Who was 12, was it?
It is Luke that is 12 years old.
Luke Roberts on that back row. 12 years old. I mean, I was playing video games. Now they're doing it real life.
I've been playing Lego. Maybe building cars with Lego. Definitely wasn't racing them around an awesome track in Utah. Damn you, my parents. That's not very fair, is it? They were lovely. They're great, my parents.
I was just announcing my friends playing video games. I didn't play video games. All right, all joking aside, here we go. Throw it into that first corner. Geisendorff, Kanan Baker. Here we go, going that joker lap. Now, keep in mind, if you're just showing up, only the Group E vehicles hit the big gap jump, the 100-plus foot, basically sweet spots of the buttery landing. So only the Group E vehicles, they have the alternate, and again, their joker lap, and then obviously their standard.
Yeah, so this is their joker going underneath the tunnel. The first year Nitrocross came in 2018, all the cars had to do all 3 laps.
That was so sick.
And in the final, they had checks to make sure they did one of each. So they have to effectively 2
That's
different
a lot.
jokers. It was a lot.
It's a lot.
It was
all the turns. I mean, look, no, not throwing shade at the hammer, but Connor Martell missed the joker yesterday.
Yeah, backward missed it here last year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's easy to do. So imagine doing 3 laps. Still to joker, Kanan Baker, Kory Willis. Here we go, and also Rosales, and they're sitting out front. So
Kanan Baker, Jared, was your top qualifier in side-by-side. Behind him, Kory Willis was qualified in 3rd place. Geisendorff qualified in 2nd, but Haley Deegan today, she qualified 4th, so had a much better day than yesterday, where she had a few tech issues during
She finished 4th yesterday, too.
Yeah, but she was a long way back, remember, at the start of the day. So if you start further up, you should see her further up the grid, and hopefully she can be battling for the win later on.
Yeah, we know Haley's, she was racing trucks, she was racing Xfinity. She's working on a program for 25. Talked to her before the drivers meeting yesterday. So what do we got? Kanan, Kory, look at that purple.
If you guys can see the graphics, the purple dots on the graphic at the bottom of your screen are a best overall sector. That's best of anyone on track. A green means it's a personal best. So both Baker and Willis are absolutely fine. When you start seeing yellow sectors, that's where you're not on the pace of the other guys.
Okay, Kanan, look at that attitude, throws it in. And I'll tell you what, Travis, he was flirting with that wall yesterday. You go down there, and the drivers all talked about it. Group E, everybody, or obviously, the Group E doesn't go in the tunnel, but the dust just sits in there.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to see.
There's no breeze, and you go going from light to dark. You go literally into pitch black and then back out into the brightness again. So really hard, particularly the Group E drivers standing about the low sun. We're going to have that again in the final today, so conditions will be tricky. The mechanics will be making sure the screens are absolutely clear of dust, because that reflection can be harsh. Now these cars, of course, don't have screens. Yeah, so the drivers.
I think Group E should get rid of screens.
Well, maybe that would help.
Yeah, I think
so. Look at the wheel spin there from Baker with massive rotation into the second to last corner.
All right. Oh, they're saying he's going to lose it. They're saying Kanan's going to lose that #1 spot.
Well, if that's to Kory Willis, Kory Willis has got a joker as well. So I think the predictor might be wrong, personally. To Kory, he'd lose it, but Kory's got a joker as well.
True.
The Yokohama joker predictor hasn't quite figured that out, has it, Jared?
Does not compute.
AI's not quite got our jobs yet, but I'm sure it won't be long.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
It won't be long.
Yeah.
So here we go, Baker and Willis in. Look at that, Baker using the road right out to the cones now. Stays on the left-hand side, following the white line. Backs in.
Oh, no!
Kanan Baker
So look,
wide.
the AI was correct. He does lose it.
Why was he going down the inside?
What
Following
are
the
you
inside
doing?
line, Jared just tightens up the entry. He's made a big mistake, and he's going to get dumped down the pack now.
And that's going to throw Willis off, too. Holy cow, look at that. No, okay, he does come out on top. All right, well, he dodged a bullet there with Kanan.
So you see so the Yokohama joker predictor was right,
That's
Jared.
what I said.
No. That AI is
Hold on, I'll show you. Hold my Busch Light beer.
Time machine.
I'm a computer. I can't drink Busch Light, so here's my beer, and I will. Yeah, the computer just glitched on Kanan Baker. Wow, that was crazy.
Very strange line. You shouldn't be following the white line down the left-hand side. You want to be slow in, fast out, wide in, tight out is the 2 classic phrases for racing line around a track. You open up the exit of the corner as much as possible, and what he did there was tighten the entry. Then he had to rotate the car more on the brakes, and he half span. He's actually lucky he didn't put it in the wall.
Yeah, and look at Kanan still fighting back with that fastest lap. And there we go for the checkered flag, and Willis comes out on top. Kanan, he's obviously on the same team, but Geisendorff second, Kanan in third, Haley Deegan fourth, Then we got Luke Roberts, a 12-year-old, and Jacob Rosales brings up the rear. So an exciting semifinal. Let's take a look at it once again. But again, Kanan Baker with a massive mistake on that Joker lap. All right, here's the start right here. It was an all Kanan show until it wasn't. It made just that critical mistake going in and under the bridge. So again, that's their Joker lap. Here we are looking, that was Haley Deegan. And that was, again, Kanan and Willis fighting for that #1 spot. But
look at that, the driving styles between the top two.
Right.
Much more rotation from Baker than Willis. You know, Baker rotates the car really
here.
early. This was where we got the line wrong on the inside. And I say lucky not to hit the wall. The wall started just after. Also, good awareness from him not to just stick it back out into Willis' side. He allowed Willis through after he'd made the mistake. So good race car. There it is.
Whoa!
It was close.
That was close.
It was close.
That was pretty darn close, and that would have been teammates taking each other out. So Kory Willis gets the win. Geisendorff, Baker, Haley Deegan, Luke Roberts. Look at that young man, and Jacob Rosales in 6th. Semifinal 2, side by side's a wrap.